Greetings, my beautiful people. Yeah, man. Just want to give thanks to the Almighty to be here once more. Yeah, man. Shout out to YouTube. Big up on yourself. Big up to all of the people who may watch my videos. Yeah, it's a blessing. As me say, if me just get one person to watch my channel, that means me I go on with a little thing. Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm here, just giving thanks. No, when we're the one talk about still because there's so many conspiracy. I wouldn't say conspiracy though so many different news and story about this vaccine. No, I don't know what the vaccine for, its purpose. Um, I hear people saying that if you get the vaccine, it don't stop you from catch corona. You can catch corona same way. You understand? So, my question, because we have to think about these things logical. We have to think about these things logical. If me head a hurt me and me take 2 Panadol, the Panadol is supposed to stop my headache. But then me take the Panadol and it don't do nothing at all to me. Why the sense taking it? So that's my question. They are saying that the vaccine do not stop. I hear people who come and they are saying they're pretending to be. I don't know them because anybody can say I'm a doctor so. They pretend to be doctors and they are in the fields and things and they are saying that the vaccine don't um do nothing. I see video of a man saying that the vaccine what they have having microchips and all kind of stuff to implant in your skin so people can program you and things. So there's all different type of version about vaccine. You understand? I'm not here, you understand, about vaccine because my understanding of vaccine is that it don't develop not under 5 years. 5 years is the longest it takes to develop, and then they give it another year to see that it's effective and human. I know that corona is here and you know the people want to go back to their normal life. But have you ever asked yourself the question that this vaccine may be here for a reason for mankind to examine themselves and mankind to look into themselves and say no. The way we think about people, human beings, same flesh and blood like we have to change that. We never ask ourselves that. So I like sure we're not trying to develop. It's not making anything because man's heart is still wicked. Family fight against family. Same way. Son against father, daughter against mother. Same way. So there's nothing change. Right? So people want this vaccine to go away. You're not talking to your neighbor. Now is the time that you need to go and talk to your neighbor. And if your neighbor have a situation, let me tell you how me stay, how success stay. That doesn't mean I run up and down on people because you don't really care if no one talk to me. But at the end of the day, if you're not talking to me, I want to know what. So if me could tell us if me tell you, well, suck your father big toe and it did hurt you, that you vex with me for at least me know. But if I don't know what you have in your heart for, then the kind of bother may come off, say, what me did say to that person there? Or what me did do to a person if that person there not really dig me them way there. You understand? Yeah. So me need to know, isn't it? You understand? Alright. I see the Prime Minister implement his order. Because I'm still a try, he might try. He might try. He might not do in everything because when you check life still, you can't please everybody. So you have to just do the right thing that you believe is the right thing, and then if people get disappointed in the process, then so be it. Alright. So him set out him order and him said, no church, no bar, nothing like this. And then people are saying that. Remember, there's a law. There's a law that God put before mankind, which is the Bible. And there's a scores of things in it. There's 10 things in it when say we must not do. Just 10. And you 10 upon your finger, you can count them. You see me? But on a daily basic, human being break those 10. You understand? And then you say you're serving the Most High, and you break it. And the Bible says you must respect the law of the land. You see me? So now the man put him thing in place and said, listen, I'm putting restriction because the corona is getting out of hand. Right? I learned that Cayman don't have any corona because Cayman locked down himself early. Nothing coming in. And now they are free. They can open up. And anybody go there have to quarantine themselves and them have to blouse and skirt pay. It's not like here where people just come and you say, okay, you can go your yard and make sure you quarantine yourself. No, that is not a certainty. So when a person comes from overseas, him or her will come and they will quarantine themselves and according to the restriction, according to protocols. No, people will come and go look for Master James and Master John. Now Cayman now, them locked down, nothing in, nothing out. And them can't even open back and them economy never mash up. So we could have done the same thing. So Mr. Andrew now set him in rules and said, listen, no church. And people will talk about them, rubber mama, pasha, pushu. Me see, me hear Brethren, I pray with you, and the man, mama, me. No, those are not prayer. Prayer is something where you talk to the Father and tell him to listen. Me do wrong. Me commit sin. Me do something. Me do fall against my brother. Me sin against my brother. Me sin against my sister. Me sin not even against myself. I do things I'm not supposed to do. Those are prayer. But then Mama Shama, so all these people who think say, oh, they must go to church and Mama Shama turn over and lick down bench and all those things don't make it. You understand? Those things don't make it. So I don't think that these people who call themselves Christian and calling themselves pastors and things, they don't really love God and they don't really love people. Because if you love God and people, and God say, give you a law that you must abide, and Him say you must abide by the law of the land, and you're not doing that, but you still want to say, oh, nobody cannot tell us what to do. We are listening from God. God say you must obey. So you're not obey God. It's a business. It's a money thing. It's a money thing, Rasta. It's a money thing. Yeah. So you have a business around. So you just want people to come. So you don't really think about your members, right? Because me guarantee you, when they are church, I rock up on my pack, make whatever that mean. You cannot have a mass doing that. So at some time you're gonna have to ease down the mass. And when you start going whatever, when you not even remember protocols. So somebody have the corona and bring it come. And then just take out the mask for a minute and the whole church get it. Because you might go wash your hand and you done the for your mask already. And you take off your mask and I'll rub your face like this, and because your face looks scratchy, and I remember say, oh, I'm in the house of the Lord, I'm face, and you scratch your face and boom, you get corona. You understand? So my question is why the church believe that, oh, in authority and yeah, talking to God and God, God, the church not, no, the man set the rules you're supposed to follow. It's 3,000 plus people in Jamaica. I think 400 or so dead out of it already, out of that. So even if Corona they here for another 5 years, right? Another 5 years. Check how much days in the year for you to lose 5 or 6 or 7 or 8 or 9 people per day. The number of people are decrease. Yes, is what I say. It's going down. Like you have a bucket of rice and every day you take a little out of it. It keep going down to the bottom. Keep going down to the bottom. So if we don't make a stand, right? No, all the folks not gonna be here in another year or so to guide us because the old people them have knowledge, you know. Young people are just giddy head. Them can get easy get controlled by anybody or anyone. But the old folks is here to guide us. No man, that's not how things done. So law is essential. Law is important. So why the church think that they no, you can't go up online. You see me? You can go up online. You see me? I watch program the church online and I talk to my father every day. Me in my car me I talk to God. Me in my farm me I talk to God. Me when I work a flash piece of wall or I put on a door me I talk to God. You don't have to gather with people to talk to God. You see me? Him say one or two are gather him is there, yes. Right? And sometimes you're weak and you need the strength of your brothers. But no, there's a weapon, there's a secret weapon that's here that's taking our people's life. Because even if you don't die, you're gonna spend little time in the hospital. Those times you cannot get back. So you're not thinking about that. You're thinking about I used to make 300,000 per day or $1 million a week from collection and offering. And you're thinking about that money, but you're not thinking about the people. So you want to open church and run, shimmy. You understand what I'm saying? Those things are unfair. Those things is unfair. When we say unfair, it's so unfair. But you still don't say, under God mouthpiece and God. You understand? So I wonder if I read the Bible from the bottom up. From the bottom, when I turn it upside down and I read the Bible, because when I can be reading the same Bible and God said the law of the land must be respected, and the law that Him set for us to guide us through our life, to live accordingly, must keep. So why you want to keep God law? No, someone will not keep it. So enough of them not keep it because here what? God make one worship there. One worship there and one worship there only. Right? And mankind do everything to desecrate it. God never come back and say, listen me, there's no way from Genesis to Revelation that God said, listen me, the Sabbath was the day that I made for man to worship me. But because the earth populated now and whatever, man have them own mind, may give a man another day to worship. It's there. The evidence is there. So nobody never say I'm in a conspiracy thing. The evidence is there who changed God's law and bring in Sunday as a worship day. You see me? So that is right there. You are breaking the law of God. Mr. Andrew set him say no church. You're breaking the law of the land. You understand what I say? As simple as that. But people don't get that. People talk about, oh, I have to go to church, or I have to have fasting. Chuck your head now and banana tree back of your yard and call upon God silently. God, listen me now. God said, you must go into your closet. Remember closet that where you keep your clothes now, you know? You put a seat in there and close it and go in there and talk to him secretly. You understand? Yeah. So you know if you're at church and oh Lord, oh yeah, you pray from now until next year. When you pray for something, you must see the result within a few months or so. Someone will pray for something from in the teens and no grey hair come down and no get it yet. Because you know, what you pray for, what you pray for and don't get. Because what you don't have faith. When you just pray and also expect say, when one bad up God and God must do it right away and so it work. It don't work like that. Right? It don't work like that. I want to like a car, right? And me see people have them car and me I go through with me things. When me tool them on my back and me struggle. Sometimes I have 2 or 3 bag on taxi and I struggle and I go over back seat and I think and I pray to the Father and say, Father, I beg you like a ride. Something to carry me. Not for show off on people, but for carry me thing. And I pray and I believe I'm humble. And God make me get it. Right? It never happened 5 years ago. It never happened 15 years ago. If it happened 15 years ago, right? Me don't know what would have happened. You understand? It happened now because now is the time when we're supposed to be segregated from each other. We're not supposed to hug up. So for me, if you take in taxi and all of them things and have so much back, it's a risk of me getting corona. So right away God knows, alright, him need it, but me not give him yet. I'm gonna give him at this time. So me get it in at this time. So me have to link up, me have to rub up with people. If me go somewhere and me park, me go in the establishment, me come back out and sanitize myself. Me have to, you understand me I say? You see what me I say? So no for uno, we say not going to church and not pray this and not pray that. Better not go plant cassava and plant yam and plant something because you don't really make it. You're not breaking the law of God, you're not breaking the law of the land. You understand? Because if it's right there in black and white and colored. You remember black and white TV? I know you have color TV. Yeah, it there in a both version. But the man said, listen me, respect the law of the land. Respect my law. You see me? So why should the rest of the country? Because we are all same people. Church people are different from the man out the road because all of we sin. The very pastor where you sit on the pulpit and run up and down and talk and go on and run out of breath. Sin. Because you can be here and you think something that you're not supposed to think in your mind and you sin. Just by that. You look on a sister, you look on the pulpit and you look on a sister because she wear a breast with a shirt with a cleavage a show and you in your mind you wrap your tongue around them breasts right now or you hold on upon them breasts right now and you sin right there without opening your mouth. You see what I say? So if God says you have to do a thing, right? And you do it anyhow, and the law of the land say you have to do a thing, and you want to tell him say, oh, you can't tell me that because I'm talking to God. But me no think, me will say it again. Mr. Andrew not do the thing right. Right? There's some part of the world right now. If you break the protocol of the corona, you get shot. Them shoot you, dead. Some place you get a long sentence in a prison. You need to bring in that. You break the protocol, you keep party and thing and them hold you, you spend it depends, them charge a count amount. So if they catch you with 6 people, 6 people at the party. No, 60 people at the party because them say 15 allowed. So if you come at the party and see 15 people and them space out, well you good. We come at the party and see 50 people in a bungle, right? Not following protocols. Then the man there get 5 months or 6 months in a jail. Are you gonna pay the money same way? The man will come see all 80 people, right? You see me? So 50, you get 5 months or 6 months. So then it's the same number of person you come there and the same number of time you're gonna spend in jail, no matter who you is, no matter who you be, who if even in politics, right? If I even Andrew Holden's son break protocol, him supposed to spend the time, but him not do that. Him just come and him just do him like a restriction there and here and expect people to follow it, right? Police him just drive on the road and think him not going to the deep heart of the inner city, and people just carry on, do anything they want to do. And what happened after that? Corona keeps spiking, people keep dying, right? And when it gonna get too late now, you think say you're gonna lock down the country. The country for lockdown, no movement, right? You see me? If you have your personal vehicle and you're going to your job, you understand? You go to your job and you do your work and you come back. You see me? Yeah. But no freedom until this thing alright like Cayman. If they lock down the country from them time. I remember, we start off so wonderful. We was the leading in the world of the less amount of corona. And for the man open back the border. Because I see the man open back the border. Me not see if people get richer. Me see people sick and die. You see me? So there's a lot of things that Mr. Andrew is doing right, and there's a lot of things he not do right. You see me? When these people get caught breaking protocols, they need to spend some time in jail, no matter who you be. Because listen to me, the example have to start somewhere. So you start with 1, and people will fall in line. You see me? So the church should not be exempt. Remember, I got me thing there. I'm a creator, I'm a sustainer. Him carry me out. Anytime I go in my car, if I touch road, I give him thanks. If me even walk go down the road, I give him thanks. So, yeah. So this is the thing there. You see me? And people don't need to be a little bit more responsible. Right? The man says stay on the yard, stay on the blouse and skirt yard. No for on the backyard. Come like a river town. Put on some gloves and clean it up. Put paper and trash one place and burn it, and put pan one place and burn it, and fix up on a place and plant that little something. And I might so surprised that out of the little garden wanna plant. And nobody go next door go fast on neighbor business. Or try to covet somebody, but put on a little shoulder to the wheel and find out say in a 3 or 4 months time the amount of things in a report and a little garden I can't believe. When they can't even sell some. Who love to sell and will have some to partake of. You see me? The man says still in the yard, no man. You see me? If 5 of you live in the house, if 5 of you come together and worship God, guys say 1 or 2 are together. You don't need the multitude, but me I tell you say to the church thing is a business. It's a business, it's what me I say. Yeah, a business. And people have to make money. So they want to risk it by in jeopardy people's life in the name of God, and that's how it go. God said must be wise like a serpent and harmless like a dove. You see me I say? That means you can't fool, you have to wise. You see me? You have to wise. You see me? You think if you get corona and sick and die, and me will say, me have to go to heaven because I got me a serve and me get corona. It don't work like that. He's a foolish man to see danger. Right? And don't step away from danger. Your horse a burn down and you jump through the window, you stand up in and say, oh Lord, like the tree Shadrach, Meshach and Abednego, the fire, see, this is the fire, yeah? God can save you, yes. God can surround make your house burn down and not do you. But him say help who help themselves. That fire they went to, the reason why him saved them 3 men from the fire is to prove to those people that him is God and him really exists. No house about now, you turn up in that blouse and skirt. Oh Lord, stop this fire. And safe in a roast like bullfrog. Like when you burn bullfrog and then stiff. Because what? There's a window there. You have a window. Jump through that window, save your life. That is faith with work. Right? So you have faith and you know, say, boy, God, me can build back a house, me can build back a body here, so yo, me know, you give me the strength, and you jump and him help if you go through the window and you're safe. But you stand up in there, call upon him. That is foolish. It's stupid. Isn't it? So people need to change their whole thinking of life. We're not perfect, you know, nobody not perfect. But if you're going to serve God, do all that you require to serve God. If you're going to play with God, go in and come out and you go to church, your heart not clean and you bad mind your sister, you bad mind your nephew, you bad mind. No, it don't make sense. It don't make sense. Go raise some hog and some cow. You see me? Yeah. And worship them because, you see me? Because God love you know. In portray I love there when him send him son to die for you. To show how it is. No, we not take up a one picnic. And say, yo, listen me. You're dead for the whole of Jamaica, you know. To save Jamaica. No, everybody else say, no, not for me picnic. Use a man the picnic, him not live for nothing. So everybody out there for themselves. But no, we not do that. Him just say, listen me. I love him one son and all of that, but you're gonna die for the world. Even though the world don't deserve it, but you're gonna die for it. You see what I say? Yeah. So in all of that, I will look back at ourselves and say, yo, well, I have to share my ways, I can't continue like that. Now this policeman was caught in the video and I'm doing thing and people talk and something. Only thing I have to say to that man, because listen me, you have to understand people, People are gonna do what they want to do. And there's nothing you can do about it. But that man should take off his uniform if he's gonna eat vanilla ice cream or Roman Reis or whatever ice cream and lick off him finger them. Take off your uniform, respect your uniform. Yeah, you understand? Nurses and doctors and teachers and whatever clothes you wear and his uniform, you have to respect that. So if you're gonna do something contrary, take off your uniform. At least respect that. You understand? That's how I have to say on the matter because listen me. A man gonna live his life when he want to live it. And it don't make sense you lick out for a man and say my this and my that and my ray. You understand? Some of the people that is licking out and people because fear secret boss. Fear secret boss so everything good. Fear secret boss so everything good so. And next man secret boss you penalize him. You feel me I say? Yeah man, you penalize him. Yeah. And my this and my that and my ray and my blade and my this and my that. You understand what I say? Mm-hmm. But when you're a secret boss, everybody have a secret. Right? Everybody have a secret. But because fear of us, you see me? Because none of us are perfect. We have little dirty ways about us. So, you understand? God is the only man who pure. So the man should at least respect the uniform. Because the uniform signify something. You understand? You is the law of the land. You see me? So you have to respect your badge, respect your uniform. You see me? Anyway, that is my whole thing on the whole matter. So guess what? This is Six Head, you know? Keeping it real. My people, please don't forget to subscribe to Six Head channel. Drop a comment down below now and tell me, say, is an agreement with what me I said. You know? Yeah man, this man called Belle, you know, like also, you know, I'm gonna shoot a video, get it, because Six is gonna keep the work going. Gonna keep talking about the things that people don't find interested or people don't find, but it's a everyday life. Every day we get up to these things I'm talking about. So until the next video, you know, Six is keeping it real. Do unto others as I want them to do unto you. And don't stop show love. Even when the person don't deserve it, show some love. Even when the person despise you and show some love. I'm out. Peace.